you love a man or find a man to love when you aren't pretty? I can remember what it was like to be the less pretty one, and I can't tell you exactly how it works. I just know the plain girl power to intrigue a man is there if you tap it. How do we unspectacular ones compete? Here are some of the trade secrets. Now, let me tell you a lovely thought you may not have thought of. Why is it flat-chested girls are the sexiest in the world? They have to be, I said. And it's true. If you lack the cleavage that's bound to please, but you crave love and to be courted just as much as the bosomy girl, splash perfume all over you, or better still, drench cotton with it and tuck it in your bra, then I think we concave ones almost will ourselves into a certain surface kind of sexiness at least. Perhaps it's why very poor but very brave boys in Mexico become legendary heroes facing death in the afternoon. There isn't any other way they can become famous or beloved. No football fields, no corporations to work out in, so they make it with what they do have, which is guts. I do believe some plainish girls have a kind of delicate, delicious advantage, and that is their need, their almost uncontainable longing to make good with this man. Cleopatra had herself rolled up in a rug and delivered to Caesar, and there's quite a bit of evidence to prove that Cleo was a bit of a plain girl herself. How does it work when you're alone with a man? Well, for one thing, I think you never let your eyes leave his face. You simply go on the make in a very quiet, inside, physical kind of way, and you pray. Let your eagerness and desire, filtered through charm, of course, go to work. You turn on the plain girl power. Be as alert as an eel and ride his thought waves and talk waves as though you were a surfer. Now, I'm not for promiscuity, but I think it's ridiculous to pretend that it doesn't exist. Your sexy fantasies may make you absolutely climb the wall. If you're worried about how to break the news to him that it's a wig, well, I think in your most guileless way you simply say, "Do you know that I have on a wig tonight?" I do think you should do something athletic to develop a fantastic chest or arms if you can. Don't be a caveman. Now, how many times do you have to be told that brute force is not sexy? You can't carry them upstairs like Rhett Butler, but you can leave a trail of breadcrumbs. Suppose you're short. Try not to be self-conscious about your height. I know that's a big order, but wear high heels. And plunging in up to your armpits and giving it everything you've got with no guarantee of success is one of the most exhilarating experiences that can happen to a woman. Tall girls tell me this really is possible. And they do it without fawning and without elevator heels. Act confident, even if you aren't. Do have a big sense of humor, even if you have to have somebody write gags for you. If you have a Cadillac, well, don't give it away, of course, but if you're considering a new car, I should think a Benz or a Jaguar or any convertible compact would be terrific. This treatment won't work with girls who like to be punished and mistreated, but we're not talking about them just now. Suppose all the rules fail. Well, if it's any consolation, just remember, she'll always wonder what you might have been like. Nothing is as romantic as the man a girl could have loved and didn't.